All right, let me know if this is better. What's up, Martin? Mark, what's going on? So far, all right. I think I got it figured out. I think it was a connection issue on my end, and I was dropping frames like crazy. So I think we're good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, just getting some other stuff set up here quick. Got to put out a tweet. Okay. But yeah, we're going to see how things are going. Here on, what radio am I using? I'm using the ICOM 7300 is the radio that I'm using here. My green, I shouldn't say my green screen, but my key chroma is not looking great, but that's okay. Doesn't it be perfect? Okay. So we're going to be on 20. I was on 17 earlier today, but it was kind of up and down. 20's been that way all week, though. Congratulations on passing your tech exam, Mark. That's awesome. Congrats. Before you know it, you'll be itching to take your general, like most people are. But there's a lot of stuff you can do that have fun on your tech license. 10 meters is open to you to have fun with. So there's still lots of stuff to do as a tech for sure. All right, we'll put the tweet out. There we go. So we'll see what conditions are like here. You gotta find my foot switch. It disappeared on me here under the desk. There we go. So we'll see who's out here on 20. I made a couple contacts before I hopped on the stream here. Is this frequency in use? K0LWC. That all looks good. Is this frequency in use? K0LWC. Looks clear. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, calling CQ, calling CQ20. From Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. Calling CQ20, CQ 20 meters. From Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, QRZ. I got a Whiskey 1. Oh, he's really weak. You're super, super light. Try it one more time. Whiskey 1 again. Yep, I think you're just going to be too light. Try it again in a little bit, but thanks for trying. Band conditions are a little up and down. This is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. Uh-oh. Got Mr. Twister coming in to say hello. How are things out in Pennsylvania, my friend? This is K0LWC, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. From Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. Calling CQ20, CQ20. From K0LWC, QRZ. All right, so that the Whiskey 1 came up. The Whiskey 1 again? Is that Whiskey 1, Whiskey Queen, Mexico? All right, QSL, that time you're up to a 5-4, 54 here in Minnesota.
You're doing very well here today into New Hampshire. Well, into New Hampshire, we're setting up the field day. And you?
Yeah, we're just checking out the gear here before field day myself. Same thing. You're 5-6 now, by the way. But no, I think you got the antenna sounding pretty good there for the field day site.
Thank you. This is going to be our notice station antenna, so it's good to know it's coming.
All right, glad to be able to help out. And what's my report out there to New Hampshire today?
5-8.
All right, we'll take a 5-8 all day long. Thanks so much for the contact, and have a good field day weekend.
Right back at you.
7-3. This is K0LWC, QRZ. Yeah, the Kilo Quebec 4 station again.
It's Killer Quebec 4, Hotel Mike Tango. You got Terry, Tango, Echo, Romeo, Romeo, Yankee down here in Kentucky.
All right, Terry, good afternoon to you. You are 5-5, 55 here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota this afternoon.
Roger on that. I got you 5-8. 5-8 going to a 9.
All right, we'll put it down officially as 5-8. Any big plans for field day weekend?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be on there. Probably down to the park or something.
Are you going to be with the local club or just getting on the air yourself?
No, it's just about a couple of us here.
All right, fantastic. Well, hopefully the weather's nice for you and have a wonderful field day weekend.
You do the same, buddy. 73s, and appreciate your comeback. This is Killer Quebec 4, Hotel Mike Tango, BQSY on your ascent.
All right, 7-3. Take care, Terry. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo Fox 4, Papa Fox India.
Is that Kilo Fox 4 Papa Fox Radio? Is that right?
Negative. Papa Fox India. Italy.
All right, Kilo Fox 4 Papa Fox India. Good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon to you, also Matt. See you in Minnesota. You got a good signal down here in Florida today. You're a 5-9, a good solid 5-9 here. Go ahead.
Thanks so much for the 5-9. You are 5-7, 57 here just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're just checking out the gear here before the field day weekend. Any field day plans for you, John?
No, not really. I may sit in the house here and do a couple contacts, do like a run Delta or run Echo or something like that. Whatever the schedule is. But again, I'm located in 25 miles south of the Kennedy Space Center, so want to let you know that. And sounding good. Sounding real good down here. I haven't worked a whole lot of Minnesota, believe it or not.
You haven't worked a whole lot of Minnesota. Oh, my goodness. It seems like I work into Florida every single day, especially on 17 meters, but even certainly here on 20. You guys are just like a dime a dozen out there. I don't know if it's the age of everybody out there, the demographics, the retirees, or what, but I always seem to be here in Florida up here.
Yeah, it's pretty good, bud. Yeah, there's a lot of us out here. Definitely a lot of us. All right, I'll hold the whole game, guys. Keep those texting your stuff. About 65 knots. We got a tri-bander, TH3MK3 up at about 40 feet. So we'll say 73, Matt. And again, thank you for the comeback. Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie from K4 PL5, 73.
All right, 7-3. Have a wonderful weekend and stay cool down there. This is K0LWC, QRZ. Kilowatt 9, Uniform Oscar Kilo. Good afternoon, Gino. Sounding good up here in Minnesota from Indiana. Yeah, was that a 5-8, a 58 report?
5-8, 58.
All right, very good. You're 4-2, 4-2 here to the suburbs of Minneapolis this afternoon.
4-2. Oh, you broke my heart.
Well, you came up to a 5-5. Does that make it feel a little better?
A little better, yeah, because you just peaked at 5-9, 5-9.
Well, I do have a little bit of help on my side here as well. I don't have it all the way cranked up. We're not using 100 watts, let's say that.
Yeah, this is just a 20-meter delta loop up about 30 feet, running a battery on an FD891 at about 80 watts.
Yeah, so there you go. If you're on 80 watts, you're doing just fine. In fact, I'm going to revise you back to a 5-6. You're coming up there with the band. So just like all week, it's been rubber banding up and down, and today is no different. So have fun out there during field day weekend. Hopefully you have some plans to get on the radio and have some fun.
We're planning on having a lot of fun. You too, if you have a great weekend. K9, you okay?
7-3. This is Kilo 0, Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
November 4th, Sierra Mike Mike.
November 4, Sierra Mike. Good afternoon, Don.
Good afternoon to you. Just wondered if this thing was actually going to work, sitting back on an 891 with a 17-foot vertical out in the backyard right now. Trying to get everything set up and checked out for starting up tomorrow. Great. Good talk from Minnesota today, but I got to admit, I always thought it was more like Minnesota.
If I was a native, I would totally sound like that, but I did not grow up here, so maybe that's why I did not have the accent. But yeah, I would say the vertical there in the backyard is working. You are 5'5", 55 here into the suburbs of Minneapolis. So is that the plan for field day, is to operate there from home?
No, negative. I didn't catch the first name on that end. Just picked up here, Don, on this one. No, I've got a few high school kids, but we're going to go over to a local community park, and we're going to set up over there and let them get on the air.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Anytime you can get new folks exposed to it and get them on the air, I think that's always a good thing. What's my report into Kentucky today? How are you getting me down that way? And I'll put it in the logbook here, make it official. There's that deep fading again.
Monsoon season again. But by the way, while I'm out of here, you're definitely a 5'9" into South Central Kentucky, and I'm in probably the smallest county in Kentucky, and we only have one city here, and that's the big city of Franklin.
Oh, fantastic. I can't ask for a better report than 5'9" there into South Central Kentucky, so I'll take it. So have fun with your field day operations here this weekend. I'm going to make the rounds, go to a few field day sites up here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota, and say hi to some friends of mine across the ham community, and grab some lunch probably. So nothing too super focused in terms of operating, but definitely a lot of socialization tomorrow, that's for sure. So have fun this weekend. And 7-3, N4SMM from K0LWC, just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Thanks very much for the details. Certainly appreciate it. Have a great field day, and by golly, have a good rest of your life.
Mark, this is a custom hardware hack to allow it to display the screen on the 7300. So it is a custom hardware modification.
November 4th, Sierra Mike.
All right, 7-3, take care. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Kilo Papa Delta.
There's a mess of people in there, so we'll try to keep her moving, but the winner for sure was Kilo 4, Kilo Papa Delta. Good afternoon, Christian.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matthew. I tell you what, a little under the weather here, so forgive me if I sound bad.
What's up, Shane?
But you got a big signal coming into Gulf Alpha. I mean, you're flying into Georgia like Haley's Comet. 59 plus 20, 59 plus 20 into Atlanta, Georgia. The name here is Christian. Matthew, looks like the last time we spoke was on March the 10th, so it is good seeing you again. Back to you.
Thanks so much for the wonderful report, Christian. You're sounding equally as good up here. You're 5'9", 59 outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota this afternoon. We're just kicking the cobwebs off some of this gear, getting ready for field day this weekend and making sure everything is working as it should. You got any field day plans down there in Georgia, even though you're under the weather, or are you going to stick close to home?
Well, I tell you what, I did have plans, but I'm afraid I'm a bit contagious, so I might be stuck to the QTH. So as long as I'm feeling okay, I'm going to come in here and play around a little bit, but not nearly what I had intended, unfortunately. Back to you.
Yeah, I hear you. I said when you're under the weather, sometimes it's best just to stay at home, rest, recuperate, and not spread it to anybody else. I'll make the rounds at a few field day sites and then grab some lunch and call it a day tomorrow. So it won't be too long of a day, but we'll definitely get out and see some folks that I haven't seen in a while. So again, given the pileup, I'll keep her moving, Christian. Thanks so much. 7-3, sounding wonderful up here in Minnesota. Again, 59 is the report. K4KPD from K0LWC.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, the pleasure's all mine. You just hold Minnesota down. Kilo 0 Larry Whiskey Charlie, Kilo 4 Kilo Papa Delta. Bye-bye.
Take care, Christian. 7-3. This is K0LWC QRZ.
November 3, Papa Echo, Papa Echo.
All right, November 3, Papa Echo, otherwise known as November 3 Personal Protective Equipment. This is K0LWC. Good afternoon, David.
Very good afternoon, K0LWC, Minnesota. 5'9 plus 20 here in my mobile downtown Philadelphia. We're pouring down raining, all over.
Oh, watch out for that lightning, my friend. Thanks for the wonderful 5-9 plus 20 into downtown Philadelphia. You're doing good there from the mobile. You are 5-6, 56 here in Minnesota.
I'll take it all day long, and I'll be looking for you for field day. We're running the hopper antenna on the back of the mobile, and I'll be running 2 of them connected together for field day, over.
Oh, that sounds like it'll be an awesome time. Are you just getting out and doing it yourself, or are you going to gather up some friends from the local club?
Doing it myself. I have a director on the front, and I have the hopper on the back, over.
Awesome. Well, I said I'll be looking for you starting tomorrow. I'll be on the radio for a little bit, I'm sure, so I'll be listening for you. Have fun out there. Have a wonderful field day weekend. N3 PPE, K0LWC.
Great weekend. Be safe, and I'll look for you then. N3 PPE Mobile. Off the cliff.
All right, take care. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. There's a lot in there. Let's try it one more time.
Whiskey Charlie 2 Yankee.
All right, we'll go with the Whiskey Charlie 2 Yankee. That sounds like it's got to be out of New York City.
Nothing having to do with New York City, thank God. I'm in New York State, but nothing to do with New York City. You're 5-9 into Yonkers, Westchester County, New York. Over.
All right, QSL. Well, you're doing pretty good this way. You were 5-7, 57 out here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota, so great signal. As I've been mentioning, just working on getting the station all ready for this weekend. What are your field day weekend plans out in the East Coast?
We're going to be the Yonkers Amateur Radio Club of Yonkers, New York. We'll be out there as a 4 Alpha and running both 2 days, 10, 15, 20, 40, and 80. And looking forward to that there. We're going to start putting together all the stations tomorrow at 9
See those
a.m.
lightning
Eastern
crashes
Standard
hitting?
Time. Ready for the 2
It's that
p.m.
time of day.
start off there, over.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, we're just going to make the rounds at a couple of field day sites. We probably have about 6 or 7 different field day locations for local clubs within driving distance of where I'm at here in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. So we're going to go around, say hi to some folks, and do a little bit of operating here and there, and then call it a day. But looking forward to it. Hopefully we don't have any nasty radio blackout like we've been having here. We had a couple of good flares this week that knocked out the bands for quite a good chunk of the afternoon. So let's hope that does not happen. So thanks so much for the call there from New York State there, Gino. Have a wonderful field day weekend, and we'll catch you again.
All right there, Matt. The name is Gil. That's Golf India Lima, Germany, Italy, London. Hey, 7-3, Matt, and hey, I hope while you're stopping to do some radio, you do some eating. I hope there's some good barbecuing going on. Hey, 7-3, and catch you hopefully tomorrow there. Over.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll definitely pack in a few of those special Ham-Fest hot dogs, too. Take care, 7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Kilowatt 4, November Echo Foxtrot.
Kilowatt 4, November Echo Foxtrot. Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon. That's pretty quick. Hey, you were hot on that keyboard, weren't you? Handles Bob, obviously, and I'm in Kentucky, near Lexington, Kentucky. Got a great signal down here. I was just running around the band. I just saw I wave at you. Like I said, you're 5-9 down here, and plus about 10 over, roughly. Of course, the band is fading up and down like it is on me. Anyway, just wanted to wave. K4 and ES.
Yeah, you're doing good up here in Minnesota. You're 5-9 to 5 over, holding fairly steady, actually, which is good. I got a good report a couple contacts ago out of South Central Kentucky, so I guess Kentucky is wide open for us here in Minnesota. What part of Kentucky are you in?
The central part near Lexington, Kentucky, which is the center of the horse industry, over.
Yeah, you're probably not too far away from the last station I had a couple contacts ago that gave me the good report as well. So I guess things are open between us. A little bit short for 20 meters this time of day, but hey, I'll take it. Have a great field day weekend, and maybe we'll catch you out here on the radio in the next couple of days. K4NEF from K0LWC.
73, K4NEF.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. All right, let's pick up the mobile station first, then I'll go to the K3. The mobile first.
Yeah, Whiskey Alpha 1, Whiskey Zulu Yankee Mobile. Name is Craig in Massachusetts, over.
All right, very good, Craig. WA1WZY from K0LWC. Sounding good. I didn't get a chance to look at my meter. I'll give you a more accurate report here on the next go-around. Name is Matt, just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota, but you're sounding good.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, you're running between a 5.7 and 5.9 here, and actually mobile's doing the highway speed limit here, heading east towards the Dolphin area, and fighting the traffic battle, over.
Oh, fantastic. Well, yeah, you're doing good from the mobile. You're 5.6, 56 here into Minnesota. I'll put it down officially there on your end as a 5.9. What's the antenna there on the mobile?
It's a short stick vertical. Single band.
All right, well, don't mess with it because it's working for you. So you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So it sounds good out here in Minnesota. Have a great field day weekend, my friend.
Okay, likewise, and have a good night.
7-3. This is K0LWC. I'm going to move over to the K3, the Kilo 3 station. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kilowatt 3, Romeo Mike Whiskey K3RMW. My name is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima. I am next to Charlotte, North Carolina, in the town of Matthews. You're about 575 here.
All right, thanks so much. You are 5-6, 56 here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota today. You got Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, just about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, where it's currently 91 degrees, a dew point of 60. So not a bad day to hide out in the basement and stay in the cool air. Over.
Those numbers should be reversed. We got 78, which is what in Minnesota should be like. But anyway, but it's weather, so it's subject to change at any time here. Running an ICOM 706.
Let me know your field day plans in the comments. If you got anything going on for field day this weekend, let me know what you're up to. That lightning is getting more and more frequent. Oh, well, it's doing an awesome job for you. I said we're running a little bit more than that. We're about 550 watts here this afternoon. Got the amp just humming along at a nice, easy pace. But the antenna here is a dipole up at 50 feet, and it is north-northeast, south-southwest broadside. So I said you're kind of coming in off of a pretty sharp angle off the end, but still doing just fine with today's conditions, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, we're just making sure everything is working before field day this weekend, and it seems like it is.
Oh, very good. Well, if you have a good time, I've never really gotten involved in that. I've been in the hobby since I was 20. Next month I'll be 81, but I think I did it maybe once, but never really got caught up in the contesting. Just enjoy the QSOs, and yeah, very good on the equipment there. Actually, he peaked up about 10 over, so conditions seem to be getting a little bit better. We're finally seeing some sunshine out here for the last week. We've just been had just a steady rain on and off. Anyway, we did get a couple of showers here today, but looks like the sun's out, and so we've got some sunny weather here on the way finally.
All right, very good, Bill. Well, I figured you'd be a little bit warmer than that. I mean, you're certainly a lot closer to the deep south than I am. But, yeah, it's a hot one up here. We're in the middle of a drought, and we could use the rain and some cooler temperatures. I think they're supposed to cool off here starting on Sunday or Monday and get back to a little bit more of that normal Minnesota summer temperature of, like, the low to mid-80s and not so much this, low to mid-90s with humidity. So we're looking forward to getting a little bit better weather in here for maybe next week. But we're going to have to survive field day, and it's going to mean a lot of sunscreen, and yeah, shorts and T-shirts are required this weekend, no question. So 7-3, I'll let you go, make some more contacts here in the pileup, but have a wonderful field day weekend. Stay cool down there, my friend, and we'll talk further down the logbook. 73 Bill, K3RMW, K0LWC. Oh no, they're still going. They're still affecting our air quality here. Some days are okay, some days are bad. It kind of swings back and forth like a pendulum up here. But yeah, they're still very much affecting air quality and burning up there. So I think it's going to be with us for a good chunk of the summer here, just given how many and the size of them. So it's definitely making air quality really tough up here.
Yeah, okay, very good. We had a little bit of that down here in the Carolinas, and also I went up to Maryland to visit family up there. It's a little bit worse up there, but it still wasn't that bad. But it's pretty much cleared, so I guess the winds have kept it up there. Fine, very good. 73 talk about, yeah, watch for that skin cancer. I just had a little bit taken off my neck. Got to be particularly careful, and all things go well for the contest this week. 73, sounds like.
7-3, Bill. Take care. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Kilo 5, Juliet, Kilo Golf.
Kilo 4 Juliet, Kilo Golf. Good afternoon, Jim.
Kilowatt 5, Juliet, Kilo Golf. My name is Jerry here, and you're about 10 over S9, so I think you're ready for field day.
Oh, I sure hope so. It looks like you're down in Texas. Is that right?
That's right. I'm in Richardson near Doss, and I was up on 10 and 12 and trying to reach some people on the schedule, and it's a dead band up there, so I came down and heard your loud signal and just wanted to say hello, and good luck to you tomorrow.
Awesome. I do appreciate that. Yeah, we're looking forward to Field Day weekend, and even if I get a little bit of radio time, it's more about the socialization and seeing a bunch of friends of mine across the area here that I normally don't get to see. We get to talk a lot on the radio, but don't get to see them very often, so it should be a fun one. Are you going to get out there for Field Day, or are you going to be at home tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to help the club, K0LWC, set up. They will set up in the morning about 9 o'clock, and then I'll probably do a little bit of operating and then come home and operate from the home station here for a while. I'm not a really contester. I like to be engaged in it for a while and see what I can hear, but at this point in my life, I don't do any more all-nighters on it, but it was fun when I did it.
Yeah, I remember those days. I'm getting too old for it now, but I used to be recruited by the clubs here in the Twin Cities area back when I was in college to do the overnight shift. When all the older folks would have to go home and get to bed by 10 o'clock, I'd be there hammering away and getting points all night and wait for them to bring me breakfast in the morning at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm getting too old for that these days. Well, thanks for the call. I mean, again, beautiful signal 5.9 plus up here into Minnesota. You sound fantastic. So have a wonderful weekend down there and stay cool.
You as well, 73.
This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 1, Papa India Victor.
Kilo Charlie 1, Papa India Victor. Good afternoon, Jim.
Good afternoon. You got a great sounding audio and signal hitting Middle Connecticut, 5959, Roger.
Thanks so much for the 5 and 9. You are 5-5, 55 here in the suburbs of Minneapolis. What's the field day plans for the weekend?
Is just starting to set up, and we're going to end up being a 7 Alpha station. So while we're in between raindrops, we're doing as much setup as we can. So it's to rain here tomorrow in the morning. Hopefully it'll stop before the 2 o'clock start time, but we'll be ready for it. How about you?
Oh boy, a 7 Alpha. You guys are going to be busy out there. Yeah, I'm just going to mosey around to a few field day sites, say hello to some folks. Definitely going to operate from home here as well when I'm not out there, but mostly just going to do some eyeball QSOs, maybe get on the radio for an hour or two, but going to be driving around and checking out different clubs around the area. There's probably about 6 or 7 field day sites that are within, a 40-minute drive of my place here or so.
This weekend, our club sign is going to be Whiskey 1 Queen Victoria. Whiskey 1 Queen
It's up in
Victoria.
the upper left, Mark. You see the numbers 159, and it's red. That's the S meter. Oh, very good. Well, I'll keep a listen for you this weekend. It sounds like you guys are going to be all over the place with a 7 Alpha, so I'll put that in the back of my mind, and if I hear you, I'll make sure I say hello.
Excellent. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend, and 73.
7-3, take care. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo India 5 Ocean.
All right, Kilo India 5 Ocean. Good afternoon, Joe.
Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for the call. Yeah, you're coming in just fine. Been listening for a little while, and just wanted to say hello. Not much on the field day plans. It's my daughter's birthday celebration. Her birthday is middle of this last week, so we're going to do something Saturday, and then I'll just swing down to the club thing and do that. So it sounds like you're going to have fun as well.
Yeah, we're going to try to have some fun out there, grab a bite to eat and see a bunch of folks. And I said, just enjoy our time outside. In Minnesota, we value that because there's only a few months out of the year, unless you're crazy, that you can actually be outside. And that, this is that time of year. So we're going to try to get out and enjoy it. You're 5'6", by the way, 5'6" up here outside of Minneapolis.
All right, you're doing good here. You're 5 over, almost 10. So great signal. Just a dipole up high, a ladder line fed, nothing special. Into a balance tuner.
Yeah, I said it's doing awesome. We're running a dipole here as well. It's up at about 50 feet, though, and it is broadsided your direction. So you're probably right in the main lobe. I usually do really well down into your neck of the woods pretty consistently. And we're running about 550 watts right now. So 7-3, have a great field day and enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Have fun. KI50 from K0LWC. Have fun.
Thank you, K0LWC, KI50. Have a good one.
This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Echo 8, Romeo Zulu November.
Golf 4, Victor November.
The Victor November standby, KE8RZN. Good afternoon, Steve.
Good afternoon, sir. I got Kilo Zero Alpha. I didn't get the rest of your call. I'm sorry.
That's all right. The call is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, K0LWC. No problem. You're 5 and 5, 55 up here in Minnesota. They're from Ohio today. Over.
Yes, Roger. The name here is Steve. Obviously, you know that. And yeah, you're about 5'8" to 5'9" here. Propagation is kind of goofy, but you're really strong here in northeastern Ohio. Over.
All right, we'll take it. I said 20 meters is kind of weird today. There's some long stuff, and there's also some pretty short stuff. I'm surprised I'm not hearing Michigan at this point, given how I'm hearing you and Kentucky and some of the others that I've heard this afternoon. So 20 meters is definitely still being weird after a couple of radio blackouts this week. But what are your field day plans for the weekend?
Actually, don't have any. Going to be doing a little bit of listening, and who knows? Just going to try and have some fun. Over.
All right, hey, that's what it's all about. Whether you're at home or at a field day site, doesn't matter. Get on the radio, have fun. Well, I'll say 7-3. I got you at, again, 5 and 5 officially in the logbook. So enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend. Stay cool. And we'll talk to you down the log. KE8RZN from K0LWC.
Thank you, sir. You have yourself a nice weekend, too. Kilo Echo 8 Romeo Zulu November.
Bye-bye, 7-3. QRZ?
November Echo 5, India, Lima.
Was that the Gulf November in there? All right, negative. Let's go the November Echo 5.
November Echo 5, India, Lima. Handles on my call, Neil, in Plano, Texas.
All right, very good. Neil from Plano, sounding great up here just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango. Located about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis, a little suburb called Maple Grove in the northwest part of our metro area here. Where we're currently just checking out the equipment for field day, making sure everything's working.
Yeah, I'm doing the same here. Got a new rig, Yaesu FT710. I'm going to designate it for digital, probably FT something. We've already, Club has some other radios already for sideband, but so good to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you planning on just operating from home there?
No, we'll be operating in the heat, 100-degree heat of Dallas, North Texas.
Yeah, you guys should be used to that. What people tell me about the cold weather up here in Minnesota, that's your wheelhouse this time of year. I see we had a couple of contacts, both on 20, one on phone and one on FTA back in 2021, so glad to hear you again, Neil. What's my report to Plano today?
Yeah, just about 5 and 9. 5 and 9. Very good signal here. How about me, especially compared to Joe, because he's just 5 miles away from me.
Yeah, you guys are about the same. I mean, you're a good 5.7, 57 solid up here.
Okay, very good. Yeah, just 100 watts into a vertical that's mounted to my back fence.
Yeah, I'd say it's doing the trick, so don't mess with it. It's doing a good job for you. So 73, have a good weekend, and we'll catch you on Logbook another time, Neil. Have a good one.
73, take care.
This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Uniform Bravo Oscar.
What's ending in Bravo Oscar?
Whiskey Alpha 5. Uniform Bravo Oscar. Good afternoon, man.
All right, Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Bravo Oscar. Another Texas station. Who would have thought? It's one of those days where it's all Texas all the time. You're sounding good. I'll give you a more accurate report here on the next go-around. I didn't quite get a look at my meter fast enough there.
Okay, Matt, well, very good. You're a 5.9, and just turned the rig on here to see what the bands even sound like. I haven't been on HF in couple months, I guess it is. I loaded up stuff for field day a little earlier, and I thought, well, let me see what the bands even sound like. I'm going to go over and join our local club tomorrow.
About 5.7, 5.8.
For a while, and I guess
Let's push it higher with the band fading up.
Most of the day.
We'll give them 5.7.
So I know it's plenty warm to be out there. I don't know what the temperature is at the time, but I'm sure it's over 100 at the time, so it's not going to be a very comfortable one.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a little bit sweaty. We're at 91.2 degrees at the moment, a dew point of 64 right now in Minnesota, so it's a good day to be inside in the air conditioning. But no, you're sounding good up here. You're anywhere from a 5.7 to a 5.8. We'll give you a 5.8 officially here in the logbook. Well, yeah, we're going to make our rounds at the field day sites tomorrow, get to have some eyeball QSOs, grab some lunch, and looking forward to just a nice day of radio.
Okay, well, very good. Well, we've got a lot of new guys in our club. Several of them, this will be their first year field day, and some other ones that haven't been around too long, so I'm going to go see that everything goes according to Hoyle, and I'm trying to do club points.
And if you're hanging out here in the stream, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. This is going to bring in more followers, more subscribers to come hang out with us and say hello. So if you haven't, give it a thumbs up.
Your picture, unless that's an old picture, you got a while to get up to there. So that's 73. That's on field day in tomorrow. K0LWC.
All right, 7-3. Stay cool down there, my friend. Well, if it gives you a sense of my age, I have a 3.5-year-old here at home. So the picture is a little bit old, but not that old. So I am probably considered an infant by ham radio standards. So 7-3, have a great field day weekend. All right, I'll break there at WA5UBO. This is K0LWC, QRZ. With Juliet in the call.
Whiskey 1, Sierra Juliet.
Whiskey 1, Sierra Juliet. Good afternoon, Mitch. You're sounding good out here in Minnesota.
Very good. Good signal here, too. We're just at the field day site, just plugging and playing here, and sounds pretty good.
Awesome. What's my report out your way? You're 5 and 6, 56 here in the suburbs of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, you're louder than most. I don't know about these F meter readings, so you're there.
We'll call that a 5 and 9 officially. All right. Well, thanks so much. Have fun on field day. We're going to try to get out there and make the rounds ourselves. We're just testing off the equipment, making sure things are working. Sounds like they are.
Yeah, very good. Now we're going to work on the satellite station. Got the main stations up. All right, 7-3. Have fun this weekend. W1 Sierra Juliet.
7-3. This is K0LWC. QRZ. All right, there's a portable right there at the tail on the portable station. Go. Oh, boy. I think it's Whiskey Bravo 7 question mark. Oh, boy, you're super light. Let's try it one more time. Whiskey Bravo 7. WB7 again. I got Whiskey Alpha 7 something. That's all I got. Yeah, I can't pull you out. You're right near the noise floor. But I heard the portable at the tail end there. Wanted to try to get you in there. But try it again in a little bit. Maybe conditions will improve. It's a little bit early if you are in 7 land for me here in the Midwest. QRZ.
Uniform 2 Bravo. Kilo 4 Lima Delta.
Yeah, the Victor Oscar Kilo. Was there a Victor Oscar Kilo?
No, I will tell you his call, the last call you couldn't pick up was VOK.
Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate that relay. But let's go ahead and just pop you in there. Go with your call.
KM5 Zulu Oscar in Texas.
Yes, had to be a Texas. KM5ZO from K0LWC. You're sounding good. 5859 up here in Minnesota.
You're 5'9" here in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're doing the same as you, getting ready for field day. I'm running 100 watts, and I'm running off of a little fire stick on a tripod.
I'd say it's doing a good job for you. It's definitely efficient because with that 5'9", I would have guessed you'd had a lot more than that.
I would like to run a little more. I got to amplify, but the HOA won't let me do it.
Yeah, HOAs are no fun, are they?
Hey, well, I don't think they know I'm on the air right now because this little tripod is sitting in my backyard, and I got a fence so they can't see it.
That's the way to do it. You got to just keep doing what you got to do to dodge the HOA. I used to live in one. I don't anymore. And let me tell you, it's certainly nice not to have one, but I feel for you. All right, well, have a great field day weekend down there. Have fun with it. That's what it's all about. And hope to catch you down the log another day. All right, 7-3. Have fun. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ.
Alpha Delta 5 Delta. Lima Delta.
Is it Alpha Delta 5 Delta?
Alpha Delta 5 Delta. Yeah, thank you. K0LWC from Alpha Delta 5 Delta, Odessa, Texas, and you're 5'9".
You are 5'9", 5'9 plus up here outside of Minneapolis. Great signal.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're doing the same thing. It looks like your field day station's going to be doing a fine job tomorrow. We're doing the same thing. We're going to be setting up at the National Weather Service in Midland, Texas tomorrow. And we will be, field day, CQ. So I look forward to making the contact with you tomorrow. And thank you for being there.
All right. Glad we could get you in logbook today. And indeed, we'll look for you tomorrow. So 7-3. Have a wonderful field day weekend. Have fun, and we'll catch you again.
73, 85G.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. Let's go Sugar Papa.
Kilo 4, my Whiskey Japan.
All right, just the Sugar Papa again.
Roger. Kilo, India, November, Sugar Papa.
All right, Kilo India 4, November Sierra Papa. You are 5'5", 55 in Minnesota today.
Roger, 5'7", North Carolina. Great to meet you again, man. My name is Tom. Thank you, and have fun tomorrow.
Yep, you too. Have fun, and thanks so much for the call today. I do appreciate it. 7-3. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima Delta.
My Whiskey Japan.
Kilo 2, Golf Foxtrot, India. That's right.
Kilo 4, Lima Delta. Good afternoon, Michael. Kilo 4, Lima Delta. Go ahead.
Kilo 4, Lima Delta. Good afternoon, Matt. And nice to hear you on the band. You are 5'7", 57 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Thanks for the 5 and 7. You're 5 and 8, 58 here in Minnesota. Sounding good. What are your field day plans for the weekend, Michael?
I'm actually going to be working this weekend. I work for one of the big casinos out here, and so no field day plan. But I just want to say hello. I used to live in Minneapolis, right downtown, actually right across from the Adult Club. But no, just want to say hello, and you're sounding good from Minnesota today.
Yep, I know right where that's at. And not because of the club, but I used to work down in the warehouse district, so I know right where you're talking about. And very good. Yeah, it's a little bit Vegas-like here today at 91 degrees, although we got some humidity, which you guys don't know about out there. If you can, save some of those, $1,000 chips for me on the side. I'd appreciate it. Have a good field day weekend, even if you're working. Try to get on the radio, have some fun. 7-3.
7-3, Matt. All the best. Enjoy the pile-up. This is K0LWC, clear.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ.
Kilo 2, Foxtrot India.
The Kilo 2. Kilo 2.
Yeah, Kilo 2, Golf Foxtrot India, QSL.
Yep, Kilo 2, Gulf Fox India. Good afternoon, Bob. You're 5'9", 59, Minnesota.
Roger, that's your 5'9", +5 here in upstate New York. Enjoy the field day weekend. Wish I could say I was going to be part of it, but I won't be. I got things I have to do, and redo all my antennas to be exact. But for now, they seem to be working out all right. And then beautiful signal you got.
Yeah, I'd say they're working just fine for you. You sound really good out here. Good, strong signal. They're fading and just a band up and down. But, yeah, you're supposed to do all the antenna work before field day, Bob.
Yeah, roger that. I'm taking my pole tower and turning it into a tip over so I can add 20 feet and throw up a dual rectangle mock on for 6 meters and put my two dual cubicle quads phased array up for 2 meters on the tower, and then I've got my, I'm talking on a fan dipole now that started about 40 feet, that needs to be up at 60 feet, that has to be hung between 6 trees, and right now I'm short on rope, so I have to get some more rope and then rehang it up at the tippy top, and then I'll really be booming out there. I'm only running 100 watts on a FT991 Alpha.
Well, the 100 watts is doing the job for you. You sound really, really good out here. No problems whatsoever. We're running about 600 watts right now into a dipole at 50 feet, so nothing terribly special, at least on the antenna side of things. Well, thanks for the call there, and have a good field day weekend, Bob, and we'll catch you again down the log another time.
Roger that, 7-3. Enjoy the weekend. K2 GFI.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. Let's go with the Kilo Charlie 5.
Kilo Charlie 5, Zulu Kilo India. Your 5'9" dark track. Right around 90 watts there. Now thanks for this M&M signal to send me.
All right, and that was a 5'9" report there on your side. Is that right?
Correct, 5'9". Good copy.
All right, fantastic. You are a 5'5", 55 here in Minnesota. Sounding good. You got Matt here, about 20 miles northwest of downtown Minneapolis. Thanks for the 5 and 9. Just making sure things are working before the field day weekend. And, boy, I said with getting 5-9 reports, I guess things are going okay. Again, you're 5 and 5. Over.
Well, 600 watts shouldn't hurt. I'm just putting out 90, so good luck. You going on the field or are you going to operate from home?
We're going to do a little bit of both. We're going to try to make the rounds tomorrow, see some folks face-to-face for some eyeball QSOs, and then come home and operate here from the home station.
That's cool. I never know up five, but never really bothered, if that's the right word.
Yep, I hear you. All right, well, I said have fun this weekend. That's what it's all about. Get on the radio and make some contacts.
Roger that. Just curious, how is my audio? I got no microphone.
Yeah, it sounds good. I have headphones on, so it's kind of, I'm not used to really judging audio through these headphones. But no, you sound clear, no problems whatsoever, pretty balanced audio overall, and certainly no RF or anything getting on the signal.
I'll let you go. KC5, ZDAI, clear in your final.
All right, 7-3, have a good field day weekend. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Whiskey, Roger, copy.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Juliet, India, X-ray in Florida.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Juliet, India, X-ray. Good afternoon, Brian.
Hey, good afternoon, and I did not miss your call.
Yeah, my call is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Okay, gotcha. Very good. And I'm also getting ready for field day. I'm portable in an RV in State Park in Florida. So I just got done setting everything up. I'm just running 100 watts on a random wire with a remote tool.
Well, it's definitely working for you. You're 5 and 5, 55 up here in Minnesota. You got some fading on there, and you're fading back to about a S2 or so. So I'm not going to hold you too long because you do get close to my noise floor up here when you do take a fade. But when you're in there, you're 55 up here and just outside of Minneapolis. What's my report down there to Florida? Yeah, some fading now.
I have a good field day. I'm going to be operating that. So 7-3, and thank you very much for coming back to me. WDCJIX, I'll be quick.
7-3. This is K0LWC. QRZ. The Romeo Yankee. Kilo Whiskey 4, Romeo Yankee. Good afternoon, Dave. 5'6", 56, Minnesota. All right, copy the portable there in Hot Springs. Are you out there getting ready for field day?
No, we're vacationing. It just was coincidence, so we're probably going to miss field day because we'll be traveling. Over.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, field day and vacation, I don't know. I try to block that one off if I can. I guard it with my life. So thanks for the call. Again, you do sound good on the portable setup. It's working well for you. What's my report down your way? Fantastic. Thanks. I appreciate the comment on the audio as well, considering I just slapped this audio stuff back together today. So it's not even really fine-tuned, but it must be doing something right. 7-3. Have a good weekend.
You too. Can I get a name for the log?
Yeah, name for the log is Matt, Mike, Alpha, Tango, Tango.
Thanks, Matt. Enjoy field day tomorrow, and thank you for sitting in traffic.
7-3. This is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. QRZ. Oh boy, there's lots of stations in there in the pileup. I didn't pull any one out. Let's try it again. QRZ. Let's go ending in November. Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Lima, November. Thanks so much for that, Cody. You're 5'4", 54, Minnesota.
Very nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for the field day. And so am I, but I'm out of first if you're a photo hunter.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's always nice to get some extra photo parks in the logbook. So glad to hear you're out doing that. You're sounding good there from the portable setup. And, yeah, we're running a little bit of power here into a dipole at 50 feet. But, yeah, you're holding pretty strong in there at 5 and 4. Mark, I use a computer to do all my logging on the fly on another screen here. Yeah, all right. Well, Cody, thanks so much for the POTA Park. I do appreciate it. Have fun out there. I know POTA is not going to be much of a thing this weekend once the field day gets underway. So jump into field day, have fun with that instead, right? 7-3, take care. KD2WLN from K0LWC. Bye-bye. So, yeah, Mark, it's all electronic logs for me. This is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Quebec Alpha X-ray.
Kilo India 5, Quebec Alpha X-ray. Good afternoon there, Luis.
Good afternoon. I really like your YouTube channel, and I didn't recognize the call sign. I wanted to make sure I tried a few times until I got you. You're about 5'9" into North Texas.
Yeah, you're doing equally as well up here. You're 5'8", 5'9". We'll give you the 5'9" officially. Thanks for the mention there on the YouTube channel. Glad to have you along for the ride. And yeah, we're just making sure the equipment is doing what it needs to do before the, well, you know, as I often call it, the Super Bowl of ham radio gets underway here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking forward to it all year long. So I'm really into ham radio, so I always enjoy when I get more exposure. But thank you very much, and I'll let you go back to it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much, Luis. Glad you're having fun with it. Yep. Get out tomorrow. Bring the sunscreen. Go out to one of your local field day sites for one of the local clubs and have fun and get to meet some folks. So 7-3, have a wonderful field day weekend. I'll break there with KI5QAX. This is K0LWC QRZ. Hotel Romeo. Oh boy, I think it's Kilo 9 Juliet Hotel Radio. Is that right?
That's right, correct. I'm just testing on my antenna for the big event.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone's doing today. You're 5-4 here in Minnesota.
Josh, I got you 5-5 here. That's cool.
All right, thanks for the 5-5 down into Florida. Have a fun weekend. Enjoy it.
7-3.
7-3. This is K0LWC QRZ. All right, Victor Echo 3, Italy, Papa Tango, just came up and over the top of everybody. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you guys, I heard you in a minute, and if you're practicing field day, if you're outside, you got a beautiful signal here, 5.9 plus in northern Ontario.
Oh, finally, somebody off the other side of the dipole. It's usually always working stations off the broad side of the south, but you must be broad side of the north. What part of Ontario are you in up there, Thomas?
I've only got a dipole, so I'm certainly not bringing you in with any beam or anything.
Yeah, you sound fantastic. Again, 5.9. Yeah, the dipole here is at 50 feet. It's the home station. And we're pushing about 600 to 650 watts here this afternoon. Just making sure everything is working in preparation for the big weekend here.
No, everything's good there. Anyway, I'll let you go and let you make some more.
Yeah, Mark, it's not a spreadsheet. There's software that we use as hams where it keeps all of our logs into a piece of software, like a database. But I'm just running it on QRZ.com. I use QRZ.com as my primary logbook, and then I merge it out to other stuff from there. All right. Well, thanks for the great report there from Ontario, Canada. Have fun this field day if you're going to be out there putting some RF into the atmosphere. So 7-3, take care. Thanks for the call. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Charlie Lima, go ahead.
That's 18-4ZL, Alpha Juliet 4, Zulu Lima.
All right, Alpha Juliet 4, Zulu Lima. Got it that time. Thanks so much, UL. Glad to hear you coming up from North Carolina.
Yeah, the name here is Stan, Sierra Tango Alpha November. I'm sitting here with Dave. She's been before ROI, and I thought I'd give you a whistle. Let you get back to working the field day. Over.
Awesome, awesome. And is it Alpha Juliet 4, Zulu Lima?
QSL.
All right, just want to make sure I had that right. Well, thanks so much. You're 5'9" up this way, sounding great.
Your signal is great here. You're 5'9". We're talking on a buddy pole from Hot Springs, North Carolina. Over.
All right, thanks so much. Yeah, have fun on there in Hot Springs, and have fun this weekend with all the stations that are going to be on the air. 7-3. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Whiskey Sugar 5 Bravo.
Whiskey Sugar 5 Bravo. Good afternoon, Chris.
Hi, good afternoon to you. Yeah, looking at you on YouTube as well. But you're sounding good here into far west Texas, southwest Texas. We're about 60 miles east of El Paso. Got you 5'9" plus down here.
Well, you're probably hearing it there on YouTube, but yeah, you're a beautiful 5'9", 59 up here in Minnesota. Sounding fantastic. What are you running down there?
Let's see which I'm on the. I got several radios here. This is the OJ2FT 920, feeding that into SB 221 that's modified with 4,000 volts on the plate, putting out about a kW, a little bit more. All that into a old Tribander Cushcraft back when they were original, and rebuilt that, and it's up about 50 feet on a crank-up tower.
It's doing awesome for you, and yeah, we're pretty well into Texas all the time, and it's probably one of the most common states that I work into, especially here on 20, given the orientation of the wire and the height of the wire and all the things. So, yeah, Texas is pretty easy pickings for us here on 20. Are you going to be active for field day this weekend?
Just as checking in with others, I'm not really going to activate. Didn't get everything set up. I should. I've got plenty of solar going here. And
so when you see those big horizontal lines like that, that's lightning strikes. All right. Well, I imagine it's pretty hot being outside this time of year down in your neck of the woods. It's a good time to stay inside if I were living down there. I'll tell you that much. But thanks so much for the call. I do appreciate it. Again, you sound fantastic there from the station up here into the land of 10,000 lakes. So I do appreciate the call. And even if you get on the radio and make a few calls this weekend, get on, have fun. That's what it's all about, right? Thanks so much, 7-3.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it's all about. And we look forward to it. And yeah, if you got a spare lake, send one down here. We can sure use the water. Hey, 7-3s, and enjoy field day. So, K0LWC from WS5B, 7-3.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Alpha Delta 5, Golf Golf. Good afternoon, Gordon.
Good afternoon, Matthew, or Milo, whatever you like. Yeah, I'm just checking the old station here for this weekend's activities. Up in from home and also from the club, local club setup. So yeah, really good signal here tonight into Fairfax, Virginia, here just west of Washington D.C.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, you're sounding good out here. Wonderful audio there. So I have to ask what you're running on the audio chain there. Really nice, robust, full broadcast style audio. You're 5-5, 55, and it still sounds great, even at a 5.5 level up here in Minnesota.
Oh wow! Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, you've got really good. It's a really good, powerful. If you set up your audio for DX and this weekend, it's pretty spot on. Nice to hear about this one. I'm actually running a little outboard EQ using an MXL V67N microphone. It's a little pencil microphone that's usually used for acoustic instruments or drums. I find it gives a little bit of a high end, and with an ICOM, I'm running an ICOM IC7610 here, and there's not a lot of bandwidth to play with, so yeah, awesome. You're a 5.9 plus 10, peaking to plus 20 here. A0LWC, AD5GG, back to you.
All right, fantastic. Well, I'm using the little brother to that radio. I got the 7300 here, so there's only so much I can do, like you mentioned, with what they give you here off the front of the radio. But we're trying to do what we can. It's not ideal right now, but we do have it set up at a pretty good kind of middle ground. So I think we should be all set for the weekend. Thanks for the great 5.9 report there. I'll put you 5.6 officially based on the last go-around. You came up there a little bit with the band. So have fun this weekend. Enjoy it. And we'll catch you down the logbook. 7-3, my friend.
Have a good weekend this weekend. Hopefully, 7-3 from 85GG.
All right, take care. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Kilo Whiskey 3, UXR.
The Whiskey 3, Whiskey 3.
Whiskey 3, United X-Ray Radio. Sounding real good out here from Minnesota. I'm in Pennsylvania. Name here is Carmen. It's about a 5.9 little over.
All right, thanks for the 5.9 report from Pennsylvania. You are 5-6, 56 here into the suburbs of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're just kicking the dust off the gear for field day, making sure that everything is ready to go. You got any field day plans for the weekend?
No. We scheduled a weekend away, and it's thunderstorming right now. It's supposed to continue that way all weekend long, so I know the club is out there. I would have been out there with them, but I don't know if it's going to be a rain out or not, but it's coming down pretty good right now.
Oh boy, yeah, we're in for hot and dry weather. There's a chance of some severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, so that could make for some interesting times at the field day sites tomorrow afternoon and evening. But by that time, we'll be home and safe, and no overnight shifts for me this year. So Thanks for the call. I do appreciate it. You're sounding great, Carmen. Again, you're probably about a solid 5 and 6. You're just hanging right there. So everything is working well, and thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Roger that, team, and have a good weekend, and maybe you'll get a little bit of rain and not to spoil the outdoor activities, but we'll be listening and catch you down the band again. Whiskey 3 UXR, K0 Lima, Whiskey Charlie.
All right, Carmen, 73. Thanks again. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ.
Kilo Bravo.
Victor November.
Kilo Bravo 1, Uniform Victor November. Good afternoon, Steve.
Good afternoon. I am doing the same as you, getting ready for field day. Although it's supposed to be rainy and thunderstorms up here all weekend, so I am looking to be a at-home station running on emergency power. Back over to you.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'd say whatever you got set up is doing a good job for you. You are 5 and 6 here in the suburbs of Minneapolis. What did you set up there at home?
Well, I have a number of radios. I have, right now I'm talking on the spec. I'm running to
Yeah, glad you're getting some help there from the video and just seeing how I operate.
Pretty basic, simple, and runs on battery power. Back over to you.
All right, awesome. Yeah, operating off battery power, always fun. We do some portable stuff up here in Minnesota once in a while, so it's always a good time to running off emergency power, putting up a solar panel, stuff like that. But what's the report out there to the East Coast for me today? I'm just curious, and I'll put it in the logbook, and we'll close her out.
You are a 5 and 7 up here in central New Hampshire.
Hey, we'll take it, 5 and 7. No problems with that whatsoever. Well, have fun this weekend with the change up in strategy for field day, operating from home so you don't have to brave the weather. Have fun out there. Hopefully you don't have too much lightning that gets in the way of your fun. And we'll catch you again down the logbook. We'll look for you this weekend, too. KB1UBN from K0LWC. Bye-bye. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Sugar.
Whiskey 1, Gulf Sugar. Good afternoon, Art.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. I'm at my field day location. We're at a cottage by the lake, setting up for field day. How am I doing so far, Over?
I'd say you're doing pretty good. You're a solid 5 and 8, 58 here outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, that sounds good. Now, I just been playing with the audio. I got it a little... I extended the highs a bit, I think that'll help getting through a field day. I wonder if it sounds okay, or is it sort of, what would be the word, offensive? Is this offensive audio, or?
No, it's not offensive at all. I would call it articulate audio. So, yeah, I mean, it helps. That articulation kind of helps get you above the pileup a little bit. Those highs are kind of helped there on the last go-around. But, no, it's not too high at all. I think it's in a good spot.
Oh, good. Okay. I had the headphones on and a dummy load. I've been playing with it for quite a while. So, okay, if it's acceptable, that's good. I'm running 100 watts on a dipole here. Dipole's only like at 30 feet, and we're by a lake, though, a nice cottage by the lake. And we're supposed to get rain, but I can be inside, and I don't want to get the rigs wet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get the radios wet, that's for sure. We're supposed to have a chance of thunderstorms tomorrow, but hopefully everyone stays dry at all the field day sites. And, of course, I'll probably be operating mostly from home, so I'll be nice and safe and sound, as long as we don't have too much lightning in the area. I'm definitely getting lightning crashes right now. I don't know where it's coming from. My guess is probably somewhere in Nebraska, Iowa, somewhere out that direction. Maybe the Dakotas today, I think, are supposed to get severe weather, so we're probably getting some of that from that activity out west of us. What's my report? I didn't jot it down. If I missed it, I apologize.
Oh, well, you're 5'9" here, definitely, base station there, you're doing good. Like I said, we just have a dipole here. The dipole's cut for 40. I got a tuner on it, and don't forget, I'm going to fool with you. I got another current 30 on one here. I might hook that up. 1 and 1B, I guess I could go up to 500 watts. So, I'll give it the best I can. Plus, you know, the solar storm's been going on. That doesn't help either, really.
Oh, yeah. We've had a few radio blackouts this week for sure that took out the bands when I was trying to hop on the afternoon. So it's just that part of the cycle, right? Well, thanks so much for the call. Your field day setup is working well, so don't mess with it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It sounds good, Art. Hope to catch you out here this weekend.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. I'm sure glad the audio is not offensive. So, you know, I will need the extra little punch to get through. So, so hopefully I'll do well. I never send the logs in or anything. I just do it for fun. You know, this is a fun time. Hey, thanks for the report. Thanks for the nice conversation here. We'll be clear and have fun. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow. W1GSS clear.
All right, 7-3, Art. Take care. All right, I'll break there with W1GSS. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. Is it Tango Echo Lima, I think?
Sierra Kilo Mobile.
Tango Echo Lima.
Yeah, the Tango Echo Lima one more time. All right, got it that time, Bob. Kilo Charlie 2, Tango Echo Lima. Coming in there from New Jersey. Good afternoon. Thanks for 5-7. You are 5-4, 54 into the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Oh, repeat that last one for me. All right. Thanks so much for the report there, and 7-3 to you as well. This is K0LWC QRZ.
November 5, Uniform Sierra Kilo Mobile.
I bet you that November 5's in Texas. November 5, Uniform Sierra Kilo Mobile. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon to you, too. Very nice signal back here to Waco, Texas.
Surprise, surprise.
You're 5 and 9 plus 10, I'm sure. Really, really good sounding signal, Roger.
Oh, thanks so much for the great report there. Yeah, lots of Texas today. Seems like there's some good north-south propagation here on 20 this afternoon. You're sounding wonderful from the mobile. You are 5-9 into the suburbs of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Appreciate it. It's, yeah.
All the way to 1,000. Holy
Indicative of
smokes.
The band is quiet.
Give me your call sign, Shane. Put it in the chat.
It's a beautiful thing. It hasn't been that way in quite some time. Hello, here's Jim, Juliet, India, Mike. As you got it, the call is N5 USK. My own QTH is Watsonville, California, but I'm 18-wheel mobile at the time. Working, Roger.
Oh, okay, boy, yeah, you're 5 over S9 there on the mobile. Just really, really, really good. I mean, sounding just phenomenal from the mobile out there. But Texas has been just booming in here today. So I guess if you are out there trucking, you probably are not going to have any time for field day this weekend.
Oh, no, negative. I've got a whole bunch of loads all lined up. I'm trying to get some projects finished so I can retire and punt this thing.
Yeah, I hear you. I said I'm a few decades from retirement myself, but I dream of it every single day, that's for sure. Let me say 7-3 for you. Keep working through. I'm going to see who else might be out here in the pileup. So I'll say 7-3. Have a safe drive here over the weekend. And I'm sure you'll be listening in to all the crazy field day activity. It's probably just going to be like a blur. Maybe you'll be hanging on 17 instead. I don't know. But it's going to be crazy out there. Drive safe, my friend. N5 USK, K0LWC.
Okay, fine business. You have a great time this weekend. And, yeah, I'll be listening. No doubt about it. I'll try to give somebody some Mobile points. You take care, 73, N5 USK, Mobile, Waco, Texas.
All right, 7-3. I'm going to put a quick call in here. So if you're waiting for your CQ call here, stand by 1. Let me call for Kilo 7 Uniform Whiskey Quebec, K7UWQ from K0LWC. Not hearing it. Kilo 7 Uniform Whiskey Quebec from Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. I'm not hearing anything, Shane. I just don't think conditions are there just yet. It's still pretty early for me to West Coast. All right, nothing heard there. We'll open it up to everybody. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo 3, Sierra Delta Lima.
November 4, Whiskey Delta Echo. Name is Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, Lima.
All right, Kilo 3, Sierra Delta Lima. Good afternoon, Dan.
Hey, good afternoon there, Matt. Most of your signal's headed to Maryland there. I don't know how you're doing that, but you're about 20 over here into Maryland. Good signal.
Oh, you're doing fantastic here. You're 5959 plus up here in Minnesota. We're just pushing about 650 watts right now into the dipole at 50 feet. So I guess it's just deciding to go east.
Yeah, that's doing a good job there. Did you make some changes to your audio? It sounds pretty good.
I haven't made any changes since I've been operating today, but I've been running, my stock hand microphone here for the last couple of months. I guess out of sheer laziness, but I did put everything back together, and I'm running my my high LPR 781 at the moment. But I haven't made any changes to it since I've been on the air today.
Okay, awesome. Well, that 781 sounds good. They're nice and clean and very good audio there. We had a conversation back in May, I believe it was. So good to hear you in there again, and hope you enjoyed the weekend.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with Field Day. You going to be doing anything for the Field Day weekend?
Well, I'll contribute to the cause there, I guess, but in the luxuries of my nice chair.
I hear you. We're going to get out a little bit, but we're definitely going to do more operating from home. So 7-3, have a wonderful weekend and enjoy Field Day.
All right there, Matt. You do the same. Enjoy. 7-3. This is K3SDM.
And Shane, by the way, I think the problem is you're using that Yaesu. That's why it's not working. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Japan, India, Mike.
Japan, India, Mike, go ahead.
WA5JIM here in Sugar Land, Texas, southwest of Houston, where it's a lovely 99 degrees. Over.
Yeah, you're 5 and 8, boy. You're probably my 10th or 12th or 15th Texas station. You sound great. 5859 will give you the 59 officially here up into the land of 10,000 lakes outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, I got to give you a 10. 10 plus. Very good signal, very loud. Name's Jim, Juliet, India, Mike. You probably guessed that off the call sign. But I've got you 10 over, and your audio is incredible. I would love to know what you're running. Over.
Yeah, it's kind of a confusing setup. Right now, I am running a high LPR 781 microphone. That goes into the computer. I have some processing on the computer side of things, and then that gets routed over to the ICOM 7300 via USB. So it's kind of a complicated audio chain with some extra processing thrown on, but the microphone is a high LPR 781.
Yeah, I can hear the processing. I'm on the 781 right now on the Flex radio, and but I hear some sharp tones there that really reach out, almost crispy. Almost sounds like you're running a couple of kilowatts, if you know what I mean. Over.
Oh yeah, I knew what you mean. I got the highs cranked up a little bit there, so you're probably getting some of that crispiness there on the high end.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a deep voice, and I can't do much with it. So I try to get rid of the tones. I'm using the EQ too, and I run all the lows down and run all the highs up, but still people complain I'm too deep. Over.
Well, Shane will tell you, Mark. It's a joke. Oh, yeah. I said I have a deep voice as well, but certainly I said when you have the computer EQ at your fingertips, you can do a lot of magic inside those EQs on the software side because anything is possible once you put it into the desktop environment. So you can play around and get it sounding pretty good, which I think is where this thing is sitting at right now. But, all right, I'm going to keep moving down the logbook, but thanks so much for the call. Again, you're just booming from Sugarland there, Jim. Like every other Texas station today, it's just wide open between us here on 20, and we'll probably continue to get better and better as we get more towards gray line here in the next few hours. But have a good Field Day weekend. Enjoy it, my friend, and thanks for the call.
All right, no problem. I appreciate you taking up my call.
Ooh, we took a big fade there.
The audio is perfect. Don't touch the thing. 73 from WA5JIM.
All right, 7-3. Take care. This is K0LWC QRZ.
K0LWC. Here is the
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Charlie.
Name is Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, Lima.
All right, there's a crush of stations in there. I heard a few that I was trying to pick out. Let's try it one more time. Go.
November 4, Whiskey Delta Echo.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Charlie.
Let's go Whiskey 4, Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Charlie. QSL.
Yeah, got you there, Mark. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Charlie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Filling in here with me into
59 plus.
Thanks for the 5.9 plus. You are 5 and 6, 56 here outside of Minneapolis.
QSL running 100 watts here into a Delta loop antenna. And like everybody else, your audio is excellent, and you're doing a great job here. Sounds like you're set up just fine for field day, QSL.
Fantastic. That's what I want to hear. Thanks so much for the call. Have a wonderful field day weekend down there.
You do the same, 73. Good luck. Bye-bye.
7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ. November 4 Whiskey Delta Echo. Good afternoon, Bill.
Good afternoon, man. You're quick. Name is Bill. As you got it, Bravo, India Lima Lima. You are 5 by 7 in Southeast Alabama, but you sound like you're sitting in the room with me.
That means the audio is doing what it should do. Awesome. Thanks for the great report down there. You're also 5 and 7, 57 here up in Minnesota. We're just running the ICOM 7300. You probably heard the last go around. I'm running the Heil PR 781 with a bunch of extra processing on the software side. And we're pushing about 650 watts into the dipole at 50 feet here. Over.
Halfway barefoot at 100 watts.
Doubled up there.
But thanks for taking the call. Wish you the best. 73 at K0LWC. This is N4WE.
All right, 7-3, Bill. Have a great field day weekend out there. And 7-3, we'll catch you again. This is K0LWC, QRZ. November Papa 4 Hotel from K0LWC. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, man. You're 59, 5 and 9 in New Jersey, QSL.
QSL, thanks for the 5 and 9. You are 5 and 6, 56 in the Twin Cities of Minnesota.
Okay, thank you very much. Here's testing some antennas for tomorrow's field day. So 73, and on battery.
The Yaesu FT710 is not a bad choice. It's the competitor to this radio, but I still have to admit it, you know? All right, have fun out there on field day weekend. Maybe we'll catch you out there later on in the weekend. I'll break there with NP4H. Also want to take a little break here. Any DX stations only. Please come now. Maybe heard one station. DX stations only. Try it again. If they are, they're way in the noise. All right, nothing heard there. Well, stations in one land, one stations. Go ahead. All right, nothing heard in one land. Let's go to stations in two. Call signs with the number 2. Go ahead. Oh, boy, nothing in 2 land. I'm kind of surprised by that. Let's go over to 3 land. 3 land, go ahead. All right, not hearing anything there. Whiskey. Let's go. Whiskey. 4 land. 4 land again. Kilo Quebec 4, Foxtrot Tango. Mike, good afternoon, Jerry.
Hi, Matthew. This is Gerald. I got your 5.9 with a beautiful audio.
All right, thanks for the great 5.9 report there down south. You are 5 and 5, 55 here just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. QSL. All right, thanks so much. 7-3 to you as well. Any other 4 stations? 4 stations only. November 4 again. You're really weak. You're really, really light. Try it again. November 4 station again. Okay, nothing heard there. Keep trying. The band conditions are up and down. Let's go to 5 land. 5 stations. Go ahead. And then, of course, there's a crush of people. Boy, we know where the propagation's at today, don't we? The Echo Juliet Charlie again.
Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Juliet Charlie. How copy?
There we go. KD5 AGC. AJC. Got it that time. Andy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Great 5.9 in the Waco, Texas.
Thanks for the great 5.9 down there. I just talked to an 18-wheeler that was going through Waco with a 5.9 as well. So, boy, yeah, Texas is just booming in today.
Yeah, it's been that way a few days, kind of northeast and southwest.
You going to have any fun plans for the field day weekend down there?
Oh, no, I'm staying inside, man. It's too hot.
Yeah, that's what we say here in the wintertime. We say it's too cold.
I know. My daughter lives in Minneapolis. She just moved to Arizona. What a frigid place you live in.
Oh, yes. You got to like snow and cold to survive up here in Minnesota. Got to have real thick skin in the wintertime, that's for sure. Well, you sound great from Waco. Big signal. Have a great weekend. Hop on the radio at home. You don't have to go anywhere. You can stay in the AC and still have fun. 73, Andy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, take care. This is K0LWC. 5 stations only. Go ahead and call.
Kilo 5, Echo Tango, Charlie, Juliet, Whiskey.
Let's go Ennigan Whiskey. See you, Shane.
Thank you. K5, Whiskey, Denmark, Whiskey, Dexter, and
Victor Echo 5, Delta Golf Whiskey.
All right, the Victor Echo 5, stand by. And was it Kilo 5 Whiskey Delta Whiskey? Did I get that right?
Correct. The name is Dexter, Dallas, Texas.
All right, you're 5 and 8, Dexter, up here in Minneapolis.
You're 5-9 plus here. Going to call in barefoot transceiver into a Delta loop. K5 Whiskey, Denmark Goose Whiskey. Over.
And was it Whiskey 5 or was it Kilo 5?
I'm sorry, it's Kilo 5, WDW.
All right, I got worried there for a second. Yeah, the Collins sounded good into the loop. I said just a booming signal from Texas. So have fun here with Field Day.
Thank you, buddy. That'd be great.
7-3, the Victor Echo 5.
Yeah, Victor Echo 5, Delta Golf Whiskey, Graham, Golf Romeo, Alpha Hotel Alpha Mike. And it sounds like you're next door to me.
All right, let's try that one more time. We had a double in there. The Victor Echo 5 Delta, then I missed the last couple there.
Delta Golf.
All right, Victor Echo 5, was it Delta Gulf Whiskey? All right, I'm not showing that coming up here. I just wanted to confirm. Victor Echo 5 Delta Gulf Whiskey. QSL?
QSL. I don't know why it does, and then it doesn't come up sometimes. But we've been live from the spot about 5 months. So it's a fairly new call sign. And don't really work a lot. Just come down here, make a couple of calls and whatever. But we're going to have the field day at my QTH up the back in the woods. Demonstrate aerial, etc. for the field day, so maybe work you there. But your signal's a good 5 and 9, and Q5 is really, like I said, it sounds like you're next door to me. Go ahead.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the grade 5-9 report. You were a little stronger, but I'll give you a 5 and 6 on the average between the last few transmissions. So I'll give you 5 and 6 here in Minnesota. So have a great field day weekend. 7-3, my friend.
Yeah, 7-3.
This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie QRZ.
Kilo 5, Tango, Charlie, Juliet.
Kilo 5 Tango Charlie Juliet. Good afternoon, Tim.
Good afternoon, Matt. You got a nice signal, 5-9 into North Texas. Over.
Thanks for the grade 5-9 report. You're 5-7, 57 up here in Minnesota. You have any field day plans for the weekend?
Oh, got a couple. For one of the clubs we're setting up tomorrow morning. One of the other clubs I'm in set up this morning. So I'm going to be bouncing between two of them.
Yeah, we're going to be doing kind of a similar thing up here where we have probably 7 or 8 different field day sites within driving distance here in the metro. So I'm going to bounce around to a couple, make some eyeball QSOs, maybe hop on the radio for a little bit at each one. And as I said, just say hi to some old friends.
Yep, that's part of what it's all about. Have fun with it.
Absolutely, we will. Have a good weekend, my friend. Stay cool. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3.
This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie QRZ.
Kilo Romeo 5, Echo.
Kilo Romeo 5 Echo. Good afternoon, Randall.
Hi, Matt. How are you? You are a strong 5-9. I'm another one here in North Texas.
Yeah, that's all I've got in my receive today is North Texas. This is not our first QSO here on 20. It is our first. Actually, no, we had to have a contact back in March here on phone, but we've had numerous FT8 contacts on 15, 20, and 40. So glad to hear you again. We're just making sure that everything is ready to go for Field Day weekend.
Yeah, our club's going to be inhabiting a local volunteer fire department, so we'll have access to cool air and a small kitchen, and we'll be setting up all kinds of antennas around there and seeing what we can do.
It sounds like a fun weekend to me, as long as you're staying cool down there, because it's pretty hot.
Yeah, that's kind of our first requirement in a field day.
Yeah, I said you got to go to a place where you have access to air conditioning. That would be my requirement. So 7-3. Have a good weekend. I'll break there with KR5EEE. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Whiskey 1 kilowatt
KC5 ECQ.
Whiskey 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Roger that. Whiskey 1 kilowatt Yankee Lima, Wilson, Kentucky.
All right, Whiskey 1 Kilo Yankee Lima. Thanks for that, Stephen. You are 5-4-54 into the Twin Cities of Minnesota.
Very nice 5-9 into Kentucky.
Thanks for the 5-9. Had fun this weekend.
Roger that.
See you later, Mark. Take care. Have a good weekend. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo Fox 5, Yankee Echo Sierra.
Kilo Fox 5 Yankee Echo Sierra. Good afternoon, Bob.
Good afternoon. You're a 5-9 plus down here in Oklahoma.
Thanks for the great 5-9 plus. You were also 5-9 here just outside of Minneapolis. You going to be doing field day?
Oh, I'm just going to be listening.
All right. Well, hey, listening is good as well. Definitely a lot to listen to. The bands we pack from, side to side. So it's not a bad weekend to take a listen at the bands. In fact, here's an interesting story in the middle of all of our work in the QSOs here. One of the most interesting things that I heard on the radio this week is I was listening to some of the traffic from the Air Force that were out there searching for that submersible that went missing there over the Titanic wreck. You could hear them down on 13 megahertz. So that was probably some of the most interesting shortwave listening that I had this week.
That's great. Boy, I should have been listening to that. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique one, that's for sure. It's kind of a fun one, right, when you can listen to some of that real-time stuff. Kind of like when you could listen into the Russian bombers going into Ukraine. That was another fun one from about a year and a half ago. But, all right, thanks for the call. Have a great field day weekend. Stay cool the best you can. We're going to try to do the same up here. It's currently 91 degrees as I look down here at the weather station. So a little toasty by Minnesota standards. Have a good weekend.
73s and good luck.
This is K0LWC QRZ.
Whiskey 6 Alpha Whiskey Lima.
Whiskey 6 Alpha Whiskey Lima. Good afternoon, Art.
Good afternoon. We've got 259 down here in Tennessee, Tango November.
Thanks for the great 5-9 report. You are 5-7-57 up here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Glad to pick you up for the second time here on 20 meters. Art, I see you made contact back in January of 2023. Boy, the temperatures and the weather up here in Minnesota were sure a heck of a lot different back in January this year compared to now.
Yeah, we've just come off a week of rain. We're looking at like about 74 degrees out here. It's nice and comfortable.
Good to hear you on there, TEL. Thanks for hopping on and saying hello. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a brutal, brutal winter for us here in Minnesota this last winter. And we didn't have a great spring either. It kind of went from like kind of gross and wintry to right to summer, and now we're in a drought. So we just can't win. And not to mention, we've had just horrible smoke from the wildfires in Canada, so it's really caused a lot of air quality issues. But, we take what we can get. It's not snow, so I find it hard to complain. Are you going to be having some fun for field day?
I'm going to be out there. I'll do a 1 Delta again and get out and find whoever I can.
Well, it sounds good. Get out there and throw some RF in the atmosphere and have some fun. That's what it's all about. 7-3, Art. Take care. Have a wonderful field day weekend. W6AWL from K0LWC.
7-3, oh man, you be careful up there.
7-3. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 3 on
November 4 India Yankee Quebec.
November 4, India, Yankee, Quebec. Good afternoon, Chuck.
Good afternoon, Matt. Hope you're having a good day. Beautiful signal, beautiful audio down here in northeast Tennessee. You're about 15 over 9 down here.
Yeah, you're doing the same way up north here. You're about 15 to 20 over S9 just outside of Minneapolis. What's the operating conditions there?
Well, it's kind of overcast, been kind of mucky today, a little bit of rain on and off, 70 degrees. Claims we're going to get to 73, but it's been rain on and off all day. We kind of stayed in, done a few things around the garage, been cleaning up a little bit. Just thought we'd get in here and play around a little bit. Did I hear you say 91 up there?
Yeah, we're sitting at 91 degrees. Currently, the dew point's not too bad. It's 62-degree dew point, but yeah, it's 91 right now.
Wow, outstanding. Kind of crazy. months ago. We've had unusually a little cooler weather than we normally have this time of year around here. We've had some low 80s. I think we got to 84 one day, but not had anything in it. We've had rain for the last 5 days.
Well, if you could send some up this way, we'd appreciate it. We're in a drought up here in the Twin Cities right now, so I know all the farmers are looking for some more moisture. And, hey, I would take it too, because I would love to have some moisture, get that sweet corn growing up nice and high, and so we have some good corn to eat here late in the summer. But right now it's not looking too good for that corn crop up here in this part of the country. But, yeah, it's definitely warm. Minnesota, Twin Cities, in the wintertime, we definitely can get down air temperatures as low as minus 25 to minus 30. In the summertime, we can top out at anywhere from 90 to 100, depending on the hottest part of the summer. So we really do span the gamut up here.
Boy, it sounds like it. We normally have about 4 seasons here. It kind of rotates around. We're about 20 miles from, or 25, I guess, from the North Carolina border, air miles. We're right up in the northeast corner, right off the Interstate 81 corridor. They call this the Tri-Cities area, Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City. So near Virginia, near Kentucky, near Southwest Virginia, and western North Carolina. Hey, by the way, tell me what you're running the station there. It sure sounds beautiful.
Yeah, running the ICOM 7300 is the radio. We have a Heil PR 781 mic here on the boom. That's going through some extra audio processing on the computer side, and then the audio signal is sent to the radio via USB. And then the coax feed line is 50 feet of LMR 400, and that runs up to a dipole up at about 50 to 55 feet. It's strung up broadside north, northeast, south, southwest off the sides. And the ICOM 7300 here is exciting an Ameritron AL811 HD amplifier. Right now, we're coasting along here at about 650 watts.
Roger. Well, the Ameritron and the 7300 certainly sound great. We've got a 7300 over in the other shack.
Gotta love a 7300.
We like to play around a lot of different ones. We enjoy playing
it's a good radio.
7300 with the remote software. We take it to work occasionally. I work part-time at a brain injury rehab out the road about 7 or 8 minutes, so we do a few demos out there. We're on the Yaesu 2000, ST2000, driving an alpha amplifier. Looks like voice peaks around 600 watts, just kind of loafing along today. On a tri-bander up at about, probably about 30, 35 feet right now. Got it cranked down. It's on a tilt-over crank-up tower. I think the beam's a Wilson, if I remember right, SYS 33. Also same microphone here, but not running any enhancements through the computer. Hey, Matt, I've enjoyed it. I'm sure there's many more out there wanting to make contact with you. Hope you have a good field day weekend. Don't know if we'll piddle with it a little bit from home or not tomorrow, but probably won't make it out to the site. My best to 73 from me and mine to you and yours. K0LWC 73 and 4IYQ.
All right, thanks so much. Yeah, have a great field day weekend if you get out there and have a little fun on the radio. We're going to try to do that here and just enjoy ourselves. Should be a nice weekend. So 7-3, thanks for the call, and have a good one. We'll look for you out there. N4IYQ, K0LWC. Take care. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Bravo Whiskey.
Ending in Tango, standby. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Bravo Whiskey. Good afternoon, Brian.
Good afternoon. You're about 10 dB over 5.9 here in Bristol, Tennessee, where the temperature is about 70 degrees. It's been, we really haven't had summer yet, which is strange, but I don't quite understand that pattern. Over.
Yeah, that's a weird one. We definitely are in the throes of it here with our 91 degrees right now. You wouldn't mistake it for any other season in these parts of the country, that's for sure, Brian. But you have a beautiful signal up here in the land of 10,000 lakes outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. You're 5'9", 59 up here. Sounds good.
Okay, yeah, I know your area pretty well. Our stepdaughter was visiting from Stillwater,
She's been in the Twin Cities area for probably about 12 years. And so they were down here a few weeks ago and brought the kids with them. Now I guess they're back there sweltering in 91 degrees over.
Oh, yes. The ACs are definitely kicking. Did they fare pretty well during the flooding that Stillwater had this year?
I'm sorry? Flood?
Yeah, did they fare okay with the flooding that Stillwater had? I know that Stillwater was sandbagging. We had a record-setting snowfall year, so we had quite the flooding this spring. But they probably are not housed anywhere near the river. Usually, it's the downtown Stillwater area that floods.
That's right. They did mention that. They're up the hill pretty far. They're several hundred feet above the river, which makes for a really nice walk. So they're always high and dry where they're located. Over.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because if we get down by the river down there, they definitely get their share of flooding. But all right, I'm not going to hold it with you, Brian. There's a couple other stations in there we're going to close off with here before we close up the operations for the day. Seems like everything's working okay, so I think it's a good test before the big field day weekend. So have fun if you're going to be out there on field day. I know I will be. Should be a fun time. K0LWC, K0LWC.
Okay, 73, take care and be well.
K0LWC, Kilowatt 0, London Whiskey Charlie. How do you copy? K1NDF. Over.
All right, standby 1 there for the last station calling. There was, I think, a Tango Bravo Tango in there, or Tango November Tango.
Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango.
All right, Kilo Bravo 5, Tango Bravo Tango. Thanks for that there, Charles. You're about 5'5", 55 up here in Minnesota.
This is Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango. You are 5'9" into West Monroe, Louisiana. My name is Paul.
All right, thanks for the great 5'9" report down there to Louisiana. Have a great field day weekend, my friend.
LWC, K0 London Whiskey Charlie. K0LWC, K1NDF. Over.
All right, was that Kilo 1 November Delta Fox?
Yep, that's the Roger. Go ahead.
All right, you're 5'9", 59, Neil, out here in Minnesota.
Yep, you're 5'9". I'm running the Kenwood 590 SG with an Alpha 87A. The antenna is the wanted 4-element stepper at 70 feet. Over.
All right, well, the 4-element stepper is doing good for you, and sounds like you're all ready to go for field day weekend.
I'm going to operate here, though. I'm going to operate in the house, 1D. And with the 1D, we can run 100 watts. But I'm sure that the 4-element stepper will still do a good job with just 100 watts. Over.
Oh, yeah. I said with that antenna, you probably don't need much at all to get out and have a fun time there on field day. Well, have a fun weekend, and hope to catch you out there amongst the pileups this weekend.
I'm in a band that we're working in Nantasket Beach, but I'd be happy to work tomorrow when I can.
All right, this is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie, QRZ. November 2 Kilo.
November 2 Kilo Uniform Oscar, portable in Northeast Pennsylvania, QSL.
QSL, I got you. November 2 Kilo Uniform Oscar there in Northeast Pennsylvania. I'll give you a more accurate report on the next go-around. Didn't have a chance to look at the meter closely. You got Matt here just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, very good, Matt. My name is Jack, Juliet Alpha Charlie Kilo. We're set up in the field right now. I'm running a ST991A into an outreach antenna, which is sitting on an Alpha Delta ground plane. And Minneapolis, well, I'll take that, that's for sure. You're running 5.9, I'm sorry, 5.5. But it's variable. You go as high as 5.9 down here in Pennsylvania, QSL. I don't have much of an antenna, so you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, you're not doing too bad this way. You're 5 and 7, 57 out here in Minnesota. So I'd say your field day setup there, portable, is doing good for you. I'm assuming that's what you're getting set up for. Is that right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we're doing. And just got this thing online. I figured to give it a check out. I heard you running a few stations there, so I figured I'd see if I could get in there. Fortunately, I did, and I appreciate you coming back to me. I really appreciate that, Matt. So, K0, I guess it's K0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. This is N2KUL.
All right, 7-3, take care. Thanks for the call. Have fun this weekend. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo 0, India Lima, Papa, Zulu, Zulu.
Alpha Foxtrot 7, uniform Kilo.
Let's go Zulu, Zulu.
Kilo Bravo 0, uniform Zulu, Zulu.
All right, Kilo Bravo 0, uniform Zulu, Zulu. Good afternoon, Michael.
QSL.
Yeah, you're about 5'6", 56 up here in Minnesota this afternoon.
You are 5'9", solid 5'9", nice clean audio in the southwest Missouri, Mike Oscar.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for the great 5'9" report. We're just knocking the dust off, making sure things are ready for field day weekend up here.
Yeah, very good. What we're going to be running for field day, ready for
Well, I said we're going to run the home station here a little bit, just, 100 watts in a wire, and then we'll jump around to some field day sites, say hi to people as well, but we'll do the bulk of operation probably from the home station here.
All righty, well, thank you for the short QSL, and the signal is not noise, and a lot of stations talking, so I'll keep it short, and I'll say 73s and have fun this weekend.
All right, 7-3, my friend. Take care. This is K0LWC, QRZ.
Kilo 0, India Lima, Papa.
Let's go Kilo 0, India, Lima, Papa. Good afternoon, Jerry.
QSL, my friend, you're 5'9" plus, about 10 to 20 over here in North Carolina.
Thanks for the great 20 over in North Carolina. You're 5'9", 59 out here just outside of Minneapolis. I said just working the radio, making sure things are ready for the weekend. Yeah, you sound great.
Copy that. We're doing the same thing. I'm just running 100 watts with a 40-meter wire, so we're doing well.
Yeah, I'd say you're doing real well. 100 watts, you got a 5'9" up here, and you're probably the strongest station I've heard out of North Carolina. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, my friend.
Okay, we may talk to you tomorrow. Listen for KT4Q.
All right, I'll put it in the back of my brain. We'll listen for you tomorrow. Have fun this weekend.
73, my friend.
7-3, this is K0LWC, QRZ. Is there a Bravo Whiskey, Quebec?
Kilo 7, Bravo Whiskey, Quebec, Northern Virginia.
All right, KK7BWQ, you're 5-4, 54, Minnesota.
5'7" down here, occasionally popping up to 9.
All right, thanks for the great report. And are you going to be having fun for field day this weekend?
Oh, yeah, sure am. We're traveling in an RV, but can't help it. A friend of mine's house, so I just bring my pole. I'm usually just a little side of gas vehicle, so I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, awesome. Glad to hear it. We'll have fun. That's what it's all about. And we'll listen for you this weekend, my friend. Have fun out there. Yeah, you as well, 7-3. This is Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie, QRZ. The Kilo 5 again.
Kilo 5, Quebec, Bravo, Foxtrot. That's a 5'9", great signal in the North Texas.
I think it was ending in Echo. Was the station ending in Echo? No, I guess I misheard that. QRZ?
Kilo 5, Quebec, Bravo, Foxtrot.
Was it Lima? Yeah, Mike Radio. I think that was the end of the suffix there.
Whiskey 3, Lima Mike Radio, LMR.
Yeah, there we go. Whiskey 3, Lima Mike Radio. Good afternoon, Lloyd.
Good evening. Got you about a S7, S8 coming into Pennsylvania. About an hour north of Philadelphia.
Awesome. Thanks for the great 5-8 report. You're 5 and 5, 55 here, just outside of Minneapolis. We're just making sure everything is ready to go for the weekend. You going to be on the air for field day?
Yes, and this is Will. Actually, I'm trying out the aluminum pole. 8 inches, and strip back a piece of coal off at the very top, ran it right into the news guard, the ICOM 756 tournament. So we're making the trip from Philadelphia to Minneapolis on a aluminum pole there.
Yeah, well, I said the aluminum pole is doing its thing for you. I said you're no problem in there at 5 and 5. The band's up and down, and it's kind of squirrely, but it's been that way all week long and hasn't been that great actually all summer. 20 meters was rocking in the wintertime, but ever since we got into the summer season here, at least for us up north, it's been okay, with of course a lot of flares. All right, that's an easy one to remember, by the way, because I can just remember W3 LMR 400, since that's the feed line we're using here. Take care, 7-3. This is Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. QRZ.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
Yeah, the Whiskey Papa. Yeah, the Whiskey Alpha 5. Yeah, you're right down there near the noise floor. You're kind of intermixing with the noise. WA5, try it one more time.
Hotel, November.
All right, there's two of you there mixing together towards the bottom. WA5YHN, good afternoon.
That's correct. Here's Sam, located in Ola, Arkansas.
All right, Ola, Arkansas. Is that, what, southern part of the state, if my memory serves me right? All right, you're 5 and 5 out of Ola, Arkansas. 55 up here in Minnesota today. How am I doing down your way?
You're about a 5-5 also. About a 55.
All right, we'll take the speed limit all the time. There's no problem with that whatsoever. Are you planning on being on the air for field day this weekend?
Yes, I'm at a roadside park now where we usually go, actually on a mobile antenna over.
Oh, fantastic. What's the antenna that you're running there?
Yeah, running a 7300, ICOM 7300. Got a Hustler antenna on the back of the motorhome, and I've got me a table set up outside here in this.
Yeah, the QSV is pretty bad.
Getting ready for field day.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you're on your way to get ready for it, because you certainly got a good signal up here, and you certainly can't go wrong with the ICOM 7300, just like everybody else that has one on the air, because they certainly are good little radios. But yeah, the Hustler's doing its thing. So have fun this weekend. That's what it's all about, and hope to hear you on the air during field day. Yeah, I said that's awesome. We're going to try to make it out to a few field day sites out here. There's about 7 or 8 of them around me, and to try to make the rounds and say hi to folks and have some eyeball QSOs amongst getting a little bit of operating time at the field day sites, and then come home and operate from the confines of air conditioning. That's the plan for tomorrow. So have fun out there this weekend, my friend.
Yeah,
7-3. Take care. K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta.
Yeah, the Romeo Victor. I guess I misheard that one. QRZ?
Kilo 8 Romeo Whiskey Romeo.
Yeah, the Romeo Whiskey Romeo. All right, Kilo Charlie 1, Romeo Whiskey Romeo. Good afternoon. Looks like this is Kirby out in Massachusetts. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You're a good
Thanks for the great 5-9 report out to the East Coast. You're about 5-5, 55 here just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. How's the weather on the East Coast today? You guys get all that smoke out of there?
You know, we've been doing a lot better with that this past week or so. And, yeah, beautiful, clear day. The club's getting set up for field day. Hoping to go up and join them a little bit tomorrow. But they've got good weather so far. Calling for some showers tomorrow. Good bit of damper on things. But otherwise, should be good.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of folks out there in the Northeast that are dealing with rain. So we might have that threat tomorrow. Some severe weather moving through in the afternoon or evening. Hopefully it holds off and we have a nice field day, although it's going to be a hot one up here in the 90s. So we better bring our little portable fans if we're going to survive, you know, because 90 degrees is awfully warm up here in Minnesota. So 7-3 Kirby, have a fun weekend out there with field day. That's what it's all about. And we'll listen for you. Have fun.
Well, thank you very much, you too. And let me just confirm your call there one more time.
Yeah, sure. Call us K0Lima Whiskey Charlie.
73 Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. KC1 RWR. Have a great weekend.
All right, 73 Kirby. You're coming up with the band there. The other WA5 station, go. I got the EU part. What was the first letter of the suffix? All right, I got it that time, Bob. WA5JDU. You came up there just enough to get above the noise floor now. Good to hear you in there from San Antonio. I'll give you a more accurate report here on the next go-around. You got Matt just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, real good. Robert, San Antonio, Texas, and you 5x9, and good luck on field day, over.
Oh, yeah, we're going to try to give it a go out there. Are you going to be out there for field day?
I'm just going to operate from the home station, but I've done field day at field day locations for many years. And I love field day at 3 o'clock on the band, over.
All right, fantastic. Well, have fun with it. Stay cool down there, my friend. Everybody I've heard from your neck of the woods today said that it's a little bit toasty down there.
Yeah, it's very hot. Probably going to be 100 or more here today. 7-3 and good hunting. K0LWC, WA5JDU. Good hunting and good luck on field day.
7-3, my friend. Take care. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo India, 1 Papa Mobile.
Yeah, the Mobile station.
Kilo India, 1 Papa Mobile in Vermont.
All right, KI1P. Good afternoon, Chris. Good to hear you in there from the mobile. Boy, you're sounding good from the mobile. Really, really good. Here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota.
All right, thank you very much. New mobile install here. I'm sitting at about 2,000 feet above sea level, sitting on a mountaintop right now. Getting ready for field day. Just heard you calling and figured I'd give you another shout. Thanks so much.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you running there from the mobile?
Which one? I guess the one I'm on right now is an ICOM 7000 with a Tonto. Also in this vehicle is a 706, a 857, and a Flex radio, as well as a Yaesu 847 for satellite work. So kind of a unique truck set up for contesting and whatnot.
I would say so. It sounds like you got every radio you could possibly need up there. But yeah, great 5-9 signal coming this way. What's my report out your way, just to make it official so I can jot it down in the logbook?
Officially, you are 5-9 plus 20 here. 5-9 plus 20.
All right, 5-9 plus 20. We'll take that one. That hopefully will be the same tomorrow when I hop on the air. So hopefully you guys are staying dry out there in the Northeast. I've heard a lot of rain reports from folks setting up for field day out that direction. Hopefully you're not suffering from that at your location.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting field day. We're in for thunderstorms all weekend and heavy rain off and on. So it'll be interesting. But that's when field day comes, the fourth rainy weekend of June.
For us, it's either going to be a really beautiful field day or it's scorching hot. This year, it's going to be one of those scorching hot years with, well, I said, looking at the weather station here in the shack right now, it's 93 degrees. So it's going to be one of the ones where you wish you had an inside field day setup, which is why I'm going to spend a good chunk of my time at home probably this weekend. I don't want to sit outside when it's in the mid-90s and just be sweltering. So probably don't have that problem where you're at, though, if you're up a little bit higher and got a little breeze going. So thanks for the call. Have fun on field day weekend, the station that you're on there now. And I love the 7000, by the way. If I could find a good condition 7000, I would snap one up in a heartbeat. That's one of those oldie but goodie radios. But have fun this weekend, Chris. KI1P, K0LWC.
All right, thanks a lot. You have a wonderful signal over here. Have fun this weekend. 73 KI1P Mobile.
All right, 7-3. Great sounding signal there out of the mobile. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta.
Ending in Bravo. All right, Kilo 4, Charlie, Alpha, Bravo. Good afternoon, Dewey. You're making the trek up here to Minnesota. I'll give you a better report on the next go-around. You got Matt, Mike Alpha, Tango, Tango, just outside of Minneapolis. Yeah, I'd say it's doing good. So pack her up and get ready for tomorrow because I think you got everything worked out. It sounds good. I said your audio was cutting above the noise there. You got some highs, some compression turned on, it sounds like, where it's a little bit, I said, kind of poppily, crackly on top, which is helping you with the articulation on your audio. So that sounds good. Sounds like you're going to be all ready for field day. And we're definitely going to try to stay inside and stay cool. I don't know what it's going to be like in Virginia, but it's definitely going to be a hot one for us up here in Minnesota. All right. Thanks so much, Dewey. You're sounding good there from the front porch. Have fun this weekend during field day. That's what it's all about. Get on the air and have fun with it. K4CAB. Have a good weekend. This is K0LWC QRZ.
Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie.
Yeah, the Whiskey 2 Hotel.
Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. Good afternoon. Hey, you got a great signal here in the North Texas. Just getting the site set up for field day. I got the Buddy Heck talking to you on the DX Commander and the 7300.
Yep, sounds good. 5'9".
All right, yeah, 5'9", plus 10 on the peaks on my end. So 73 to you, Matt. Thanks for being out there.
7-3 QRZ. Yeah, the Mike Romeo, or was it? Yeah, it was Mike Alpha. Mike Alpha again. Was it Mike Alpha Sierra? All right, nothing heard there. QRZ. The Alpha Fox 5, Kilo Bravo.
Alpha Fox 5, Kilo Bravo.
All right, you're 5'6", 56 Minnesota.
So you're 5'9" here, thanks.
Thanks so much, 7-3, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
Yeah, the Mike Lima. Yeah, the Mike Lima again. You're right near the noise floor. Nothing heard. QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 5, Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
Was it an Echo 8? Yeah, the station with Echo. Yeah, the Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee. Yeah, Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee Foxtrot Echo. Good afternoon, David. Awesome. Thanks for the good report out there to the East Coast. We're just getting ready for field day this weekend. And congratulations on your stroke AG there.
Appreciate that very much. It's very hard. We're going to tear it up a good one and on to the extra.
Absolutely. Well, have fun with it and get on the air this weekend and make some contacts for field day. 7-3, my friend. Take care. Oh, so you were on mid-cars earlier. Okay. Yeah. That was... I did listen to mid-cars a little bit earlier on today. There's actually quite a bit of fading going on for it. Kind of made it a little bit rough.
ALS 600. Plug and play, Roger.
With my SD card here, if you want me to, I can record you.
Simone, good copy. Easy here into the northern Italy. South 373. India, Whiskey 3, India, Bravo Kilo. Give me North America.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Whiskey Charlie on again.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 5. Lima Whiskey Charlie 59.
Yeah, thanks so much. You're also 5959 into Minnesota from Italy. Thanks so much for the good DX. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew, for entering from Minnesota. Ciao,
7-3.
73. India, Whiskey 3, India, Bravo Kilo, North America. Ending, Papa. You got it. Victor Echo 3, Tango Whiskey, Papa. Howling 59, over. Thank you for calling, Howling. Ciao, good weekend, ciao. 7-3, QSS.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Whiskey Zulu Radio.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Whiskey Zulu Radio. Thank you for calling, Danny.
Yeah, QSL, you're 59 in Tennessee, QSL?
Yeah, 59 Northern Italy from Tennessee, Roger.
Yeah, good. 73 is good DX.
Thank you, Danny. You too, 73, ciao, good weekend.
You too.
India, Whiskey 3, India, Bravo Kilo, somebody else?
India Bravo Golf.
India, Bravo Golf with the big Echo 3, Roger.
That's right. Victor Echo 2, India Bravo Golf. So 5-9, name here is Mike.
Thanks for that. Report, Paul. From Indiana, you're 5 by you at 50
Absolutely, 7-3. Take care, FJ. Have fun out there this weekend.
Kilo Charlie 1.
Any station anywhere, get on our log. YL system installed. T163, Lake State Park in New York. Calling CQ and standing by.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie.
Kilo 0, Lima, Whiskey, Charlie. You are 5-9 into Kilo 2163, QSL.
QSL, thanks for the 5-9. You are 5-5, Minnesota.
Thanks for the 5-5 in Minnesota. Appreciate that. We'll
7-3.
Kilo Bravo 0, Sierra, Oscar X-ray, QRZ.
Romeo, you are 5-9 in Central Georgia, Kilo 2165, AH Stevens State Park. I appreciate that very much. I'm on a emergency.
Into New York, Kilo 2163, QSL. 7-3, thanks for hunting. Kilo Bravo 0, Sierra, Oscar X-ray, CQ POTA.
My base is Sandy, over.
Sierra Bravo, slant 1, we're in Victor Tango, Vermont, you're 5 and 10 over.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks for that. We'll be able to remind you.
Copy the 5-9, appreciate it. 73, have fun.
Okay, Marty, thanks a lot. And you have a good weekend. 7-3.
7-3. Whiskey, Charlie. 4, Whiskey, Mike. Washington, Mexico.
November, Tokyo, Tokyo. Victor Echo 2. Victor Echo 2, November, Tango, Tango. Victor Echo. Victor Echo. Victoria Edward 2, November, Tango, Tango. Roger, you're 5x3, 53. My name is Mike. Very good. Well, thank you for the contact. 73, good luck with the DX. Thank you.
Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. You're 5 and 9. You're over the 9 mark here into Summit Point, West Virginia, where the sun finally came out after about 4 days of rain here. Over. Yeah, Roger. Well, we really needed it. We really needed the rain. We're thankful that we got it here. It's been dry for about 6 weeks. So this was much needed rain this week here, Bob. Anyway, good to hear. I'm just doing some testing here. I'm trying to get some function of this software working, and it seems to be intermittent as I'm looking at the spectrum analyzer right now. So I'm not happy with this. So anyway, we'll press on. Catch you later. Good to hear you. WA0QJE from K0LWC. Over.
Hello.
Yeah, real pleasure there, Bob. Take care. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it. Thanks for the report, and good to hear you again. I think we last worked in, in March here. Have a good one. Catch you again. All the best there. Have fun out in New Mexico. K0LWC, clear.
Every time I hear that voice, I think I should be hearing the Christmas train.
Kilo Golf 5, Tango Bravo Tango.
Romeo Tango Golf. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I got a split here. I'm sorry. I had a lot of guys calling. I don't want to be rude, but I do have to get out of here. But thanks so much for the call. K0LWC is QRT. Thank you.
Oh, Bob.
Window. Thank you very much for the contact in 73 from November 5, Whiskey Charlie.
Okay, thank you so much. From Texas. Good luck. Sugar 5-1 Charlie Kilowatt. Bye-bye.
Whiskey Bravo 1, Whiskey Mike.
Whiskey Papa 4, Golf Uniform Hotel 5x9. My name is Evo. Yes, sir.
Whiskey Bravo 1.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Thank you very much for my signal report. All the best and good luck. This is Sugar 51 Charlie Kilowatt.
Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie.
Kilo 0 Whiskey Charlie. Good afternoon. 559. My name is Evo.
QSL, call us Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. You're 5959, Northern U.S., state of Minnesota.
Okay, what's your name?
Name is Matt, Mike Alpha, Tango, Tango.
Okay, Matt. Thank you very much. So all the best and good luck. Kilo 0 Lima Whiskey Charlie. Sugar 51 Charlie Kilowatt. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You want that? Victor Echo 1, station Victor Echo 1. Okay, Victor Echo 1, November Yankee, good afternoon. Fly by 757 Tango.
Delta, the last three, and I got you. You're 5 and 9, and just wanted to close on the boat. So, Pepper did a 180, so that's why I just figured. Stay safe, W5.
For California, looking again. Wireless system Moonbeam, come now. There's a QRP, it's a Kilo Charlie something. Anyone got him?